Every dog parent has felt that pang of guilt looking into those big loving eyes just before we head out the door and wondered, do they miss us when we're gone? Dogs form deep bonds with us, sensing our emotions and creating a heartfelt connection that involves love, trust, and sometimes treats. When you leave the house, your dog definitely notices, feeling it in their furry little hearts and possibly acting differently as a result. You probably see a lot of different behaviors in your dog that we'll mention later. To understand our dog's feelings more, we need to have a deeper look into what happens when you leave, and that through a dog's eyes. Imagine a day from your dog's viewpoint. You leave the house, and they're left with their toys in bed, but without their favorite person. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Dogs might snuggle with your shoe, wait by the window, or even engage in naughty behaviors like tipping the trash can when we're gone. Not to be mean, but as their unique way of saying they really miss you and express it the only way they can, through actions. We'll share with you later what you can do to make your dog feel better when you do leave the house. But for now, we need to talk about dogs and their sense for time. Understanding how dogs perceive time is a bit like trying to nail jelly to a wall. It's tricky. Dogs don't really read time like we do with clocks and watches. For them, it's all about routines and scents. When you leave, your scent starts fading away from the home, and that's one way they can tell time in their own special way. So, after a while, they notice your scent fading and start missing you more and more. Some experts say that after about 5 hours or so, your pup might think you're not coming back. But once they hear the key in the door, oh boy, it's like the sun bursting through the clouds. Pure joy. There's science behind all these touching tales. We'll talk about that later, because first, we need to share with you a quick story. And grab a tissue, because these tales of doggy devotion might just make your eyes rain a little. Let's talk about Hachiko, a name that every dog lover probably knows. Hachiko's story is a symbol of unwavering loyalty. Every day, without fail, he waited at the train station for his owner to return from work. Even when his owner unexpectedly passed away and never came back, Hachiko waited every day for 9 years, hoping to see his beloved human again. His dedication and undying love are immortalized with a statue in Japan, reminding us all about the incredible bond between dogs and humans. We know it's not just famous dogs and stories. We've talked to lots of people who shared super sweet stories about their pets, showing love and faithfulness. Take Max, for example, who waited by the window every day, looking outside until his family got back, even from short trips like going to the store. But it's not just all heartfelt stories and teary eyes here. You as a dog owner need to know how your dog shows you that he or she missed you. But first, if you love your dog and want to become the best dog owner, subscribe to Woofish so you never miss out on any of our future videos. Okay, let's journey into the world of our furry friends and explore the adorable yet sneaky ways they show us, hey, I missed you, when you're not around. Sign 1. Sudden behavior changes. Ever notice some chewed up pillows or an inexplicably toppled plant upon your return? These could be more than naughty doggy antics. When dogs miss us, they might delve into some unexpected or unusual behaviors as a way to cope with the absence of their favorite humans. It's like they're saying, hey, I didn't know where you went and I was worried. But there's more. Have you ever seen those big puppy eyes staring at you when you come home? This is sign 2, the guilty look. You know that adorable yet somewhat pitiful look they give, eyes wide, ears back, and maybe even a little pout? It's not always guilt, but can be their way of saying, I missed you, where were you? This expression often melts our hearts and sometimes gets them out of trouble too. Next, sign 3, overexcitement upon your return. And the classic joyful explosion when you walk through the door, the wagging tail, the leaps, and those happy barks, it's a clear sign your pup missed you. Their excitement level goes through the roof, demonstrating how much they value your presence. Sign 4, clinginess before departure and after return. When it's time to say goodbye, does your dog transform into your four-legged shadow, sticking to you like Velcro? Or maybe after you return, they seem to be stuck to you for a while? That clinginess can be a clear sign that they find comfort in being near you and missed you when you were away. Next up, sign 5, licking and nuzzling. Licking and nuzzling are like doggy kisses and hugs. When your dog licks and snuggles against you, they're saying, I missed you and I love you. It's their way of showing affection and happiness upon seeing you after a while. Now, from sweet cuddles to a fun little parade, ever notice your dog becoming your little shadow, following you wherever you go? When dogs follow you around, they're trying to be close to their favorite person, you. It's like they're saying, "Don't leave again, I want to stay with you." They love being part of everything you do because they see you as their family. Sign 7. Bringing you a toy. When your dog brings you a toy, it's like offering a little gift of friendship and love. They share their toy because they enjoy playing with it and want to share that joy with you. It's their way of including you in their fun. Keeping with the playful spirit, our pups have one more heartwarming trick up their furry sleeves. Ever seen your dog's eyes light up like sparklers when you walk in? Your dog's bright eyes and happy face say a lot about how they feel. When they light up and smile upon seeing you, it's their way of saying, "Yay, you're back! I'm so happy." Dogs communicate a lot of joy and love with their expressive faces. So, we've seen how our dogs say, "I miss you," but what can we do to help them feel better when we have to leave? Creating a consistent goodbye ritual. A stable routine creates a sense of security for dogs. Establish a simple, calm goodbye ritual, whether it's a gentle pat, a special treat, or a particular phrase. This signals to them that you will be back, making the separation smoother. There's a little secret that can keep a piece of you with your pup even when you're gone, and it's something you might not have thought of. Leaving behind comfort objects. Consider leaving a piece of you, like a worn shirt, with them. Your scent can provide comfort and help curb their anxiety, sort of like having a piece of you even when you're not around. It's also important to keep them occupied. Toys and activities offer distraction, with toys, treats, or puzzle activities. Keeping their minds and bodies active can redirect their attention from your absence to the fun time they can have while you're away. But engaging toys aren't the only warriors against the sadness of separation. It's important to implement gradual desensitization to separation. Gradually getting them used to you being away can be beneficial. Start with short departures, gradually increasing the time you're away, reinforcing the idea that you'll always come back. But remember, while easing them into your absences is key, the moments you return are just as crucial. Upon your return, be sure to shower them with love and affection, reinforcing the positive aspect of your comeback. But remember, keeping greetings low-key can also aid in minimizing anxiety related to your comings and goings. Even with all that love showered upon your return, our pups need a cozy corner that belongs just to them, especially when you're not around. When you have to leave, ensuring your dog has a safe, cozy space can help them feel more secure. This might be a crate or a particular room where they feel comfortable and have access to their favorite toys and bed. Knowing how to help your dog to feel better when you leave home is essential. But wait, there's more. These dog actions are not just random. There's proven science behind why our dogs act the way they do when we're not around. Did you know that researchers have dived into the emotional whirlpool of dogs to understand how they tick? One such study involved observing dogs and their reactions when their owners left them alone. The pooches showed signs of stress, like pacing, whining, and even some destructive behaviors. This gave researchers a peek into the emotional lives of dogs, revealing that yes, they do experience something that's pretty close to human emotions when they miss someone. Here's a noteworthy experiment on dogs' separation anxiety. Researchers set up cameras to observe dogs while their owners were away. What they found was both heartbreaking and fascinating. Many of the dogs exhibited clear signs of stress and anxiety, like howling, barking, and restlessness. Some even waited by the door the entire time, refusing to budge in the hope that their beloved owner would walk through any moment. In all this science and stories, one thing stands out clear as day. The answer to the question, do dogs miss us when we leave the house, is a clear yes. The undeniable bond, unfathomable depth of emotions, and the boundless love our canine pals have for us. Whether it's waiting by the door, holding on to a piece of us, or simply lighting up when we return, these four-legged bundles of joy and love have a special place in our hearts, and we in theirs. And when we understand and appreciate this beautiful connection, we further understand the silent language of love and loyalty, spoken in woofs, wags, and waiting by the window. Thus, recognizing the depth of their emotional capacities, it becomes imperative for us as responsible pet parents to ensure that our dogs are provided with the care and assurance needed to mitigate their stress, especially during our absences from home. And speaking of stress in our dogs, get to know other things which stress out our furry friends and watch this next video. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.